Check, check. There we go. Check, check. There we go. All right, in there. Check, check. Okay, we're in there. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, 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 one and all. Welcome, everybody, to the Mobile On sponsor, Mr. Hair Art Show. I'm your host, Ronnie Mack. You guys know me as Mr. Hair Art and Coach, and we're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. If you're not in, come on in. If you are in, settle in. Because we're about to get started right now. What's up, Mr. Ed? Mr. Ed, first one in the house. What's happening, Mr. Ed? We can start with Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed, you let me see. Let me pull up your file and see what's going on and what's popping. Mr. Ed, was you waiting on? No, no. You were sending an email or something to Loma for your account and your license. What do you? What were you waiting on that? What was? Oh, Loma said we was needing a missing page on your for your license thing. Okay, it is in here. Okay, yeah. She said the only thing you were missing was page 2. So you remember anything about that or know what's going on with that? Because that's the only thing I see in your file is page 2. And I see that you were eligible for the fast track program. Um, I think you were only a few dollars away from your fast track program, Mr. Ed. Yeah, you was only a few dollars. You was only a little bit away for your fast track. So we're gonna work on that too to get you on there. But what do you know about the? Uh, do you got the other pages, or can you send that in to Loma and edit? What's up, Carl? Carl, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, yeah, and I'm gonna click off on that because you're in today. All right. We're starting back up, guys, with checking in. We've got people checking in. So make sure that if y'all are here, make sure you check in. Make sure you check in. Checking in just means you're saying what's up, saying hello, saying hi. Just put a smiley face, a thumbs up, anything. Just make sure you're chatting. Put something in the chat to check in. Let us know. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed to Mr. Hair Art on Facebook, on YouTube, and Facebook not really necessary. We got there's a lot on Facebook, but YouTube, and um, I think we're still building TikTok. I think so. Go to TikTok as well and subscribe there if you will. It would be greatly appreciated because I need it. From what I understand, I'm supposed to be building my subscriber base and my fan base so that we can get monetized over there. And we're not going live. We're not live on TikTok, so we have to um, we have to fix that to go live on TikTok. Okay, so and from my understanding, I'm supposed to have a certain amount of people. I wasn't using TikTok before, so now that I'm about to be using TikTok, now that I'm about to be using TikTok and using the broadcast as well as the advertising, we would need TikTok in place. Okay, Mr. Ed said, hold on. I took a look at the application and I have to see what page 2 is. And I'm cool doing the fast track. That'd be good. Okay. Okay. So yeah, look on there and see what's missing because Mama said it was just that page missing, and then she was gonna move on to the next step and get that going and done. Okay. Do, 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 do. Mississippi Barbershop, what's happening? What's up with it? Welcome into the stream. Crazy 8, what's up? Welcome into the stream. Carl, I saw you. Welcome in. Miss Peaches, how are you? Welcome into the stream. Hopefully everything is doing going well with you as well. Want to make sure you're all good. Okay, let me pull up another account too. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Sitting with my music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. I be jamming, right? I be jamming though. Yeah, I got my reactions, everything in here popping, y'all. I'm gonna put them on my ticker tape where I can just punch the buttons. So when y'all do something good and y'all we we doing what we need to do, we can have an applause and make sure everybody's on the same track. All right. I'm loading up our, let's see, share screen. Now, um, I have to warn you guys beforehand. Um, I'm looking at the screen and it still looks like the screen is choppy. I told you guys before, um, yesterday I tried to go live. I was gonna come up here and go live from here, and y'all can see my screen and video and all that stuff works, but it's still choppy. Okay, so it's still not running as fast as it's supposed to be running. It's still not doing the best. I'm gonna check a speed test too and see what it's saying because I can see it on here. I'm gonna pull it up on this other one and check and see if it's still running slow because I can see it on here and it's not as fast as it needs to be able to do all the stuff that I want to do. Okay, let me pull up. Hey, Miss V, Miss Veronique is in the house, y'all. Miss Veronique is in the house, y'all. Give it up for Miss Veronique. All right, I'm gonna check I'm doing a scan on our speed right now. Our speed is, yeah, our speed is dismal still. Look at the speed. Yeah, it's still 100 on the download and it's only like 2 or 3 on the upload. So, um, from what I understand, they're done with the repairs, but it doesn't look like it to me. That's horrible. That upload because we're more concerned with the upload than the download. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can turn my screen on. If it blinks out, I'll have to come back in. Let's see, share screen, speed test. There. Okay. Y'all see that? That is horrible. I'm gonna run it again and see what it does. Cause that's not enough, guys. That's not enough to do what we need to do. It's literally, um, hold on. Okay, it's connecting. And now we're going to run the download. The download is usually, now the download is like 100, which is good. It's better than we were getting like 5 and 6 before on the download, and you can't surf with that. So typically on these older lines, the download is higher than the upload. But nowadays, with the upgraded service providers, the download and the upload is the same thing. Okay, so your same thing you get down is the same thing you get up. So the upload is okay. The upload is way better now. Y'all see that? The upload went to 14. Yeah, the upload's way better now. It's still choppy. Is it choppy on y'all's end? Y'all let me know if it's choppy on y'all end. Miss Bernie said, "Yeah, new toy. Yeah, I told y'all I'm finna have some. I'm finna have some gangster stuff." And Miss Bernie, guess what? The problem is not the stuff. Our all the stuff that I have in here is what I'm going to be using from here on out. I'm going to be using all this stuff to put our system in place. And it's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's some gangster. This is literally the platform. This is what we're going to be using, the platform to put our business, what we do, out into the world. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to mess around with and showcase. And the the problem is, like, right now, I'm in a hotel. The hotel internet sucks. So I'm having to use what I got, and what I got is just the regular Wi-Fi that works off the tower that they have. So it's not even assured that the hotel wireless is a problem, because typically I don't link into hotel. What's up, Miss Varlene? Miss Varlene is in the house, y'all. Uh, it's not really. Oh, let me do that too. Okay, Miss Varlene is in the house, y'all. Y'all give us some Miss Varlene. Um, so it's it's not the fact that the signal or my signal on my hotspot is bad. It's that the tower that it uses is not good. So same thing may be for the hotel. I don't know because I don't use the hotel's Wi-Fi. I never use hotels or conference rooms or anybody else's Wi-Fi, because I use my laptop to get on and broadcast, and my laptop has sensitive information on it. So whenever you guys are out and about, please, please, please monitor and make sure that you are securing your connection, either using a VPN or some type of security measure or firewall to keep people from backtracking into your system on the Wi-Fi connection, because it's typically shared. So if it's a shared Wi-Fi, there's a lot of people that are using that same Wi-Fi, and they could tap into your computer and see information on your computer, okay, through the Wi-Fi connection. So you don't want that. And especially with my system, I have sensitive information on my system that I don't going out or getting out people's accounts and their credit card numbers and personal information, addresses, phone numbers, stuff like that. That I keep safe and I keep literally with me. The other system is with Loma. The third system is with my attorney, and then the final system is at headquarters. So, and that's locked down. So all of our systems has lockdown features, but we still have to be safe with what we use and how we use it. So that's just part of it. Okay, so now, oh, let me see. I did another test that said 95 for the down, and see that now it went down to 5 on the upload. It was at 14. Now it went down to 5. So it's like up and down, and there's no telling what the hell you're gonna get. So until I get back and on my secured studio link, where I have a secured connection up and down, we just got to contend with what we got. We got to contend with what we got. It's just it's just what the situation is at the moment. All right, let's go into Mobilon, and hopefully it'll fire up and not crash on us. It five or more is enough for us to do our thing. Mr. Ed says it's pretty clear. It's not choppy at all. Mr. Ed, you sure? Because on mine it looks choppy. Am I looking at it wrong or something's going on? How does it look to y'all? Is it choppy at all? What's up, Darnell? Darnell is in the house. Y'all doing Easy Worldwide is in the house. Y'all let me know if it's choppy on y'all's end, if it's like stuttering or going back and forth. Because on mine it looks like it's doing that. I would like for it not to be, but and I see the background on it anyway. It's let's see, I'm pulling it up on the system. Yeah, it looks choppy on my system over here. I'm looking at it. I don't know why, but uh, we're gonna keep going. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you guys is a couple of different things, um, and hopefully it'll work as good as we can get it to work. Okay, Miss Bernie says yes, blurred in and out. Yeah, that's the signal, the upload signal. It's supposed to be giving a strong upload and just a string signal. Because I got an expensive laptop, I got an expensive phone, I got expensive Wi-Fi, hotspot, all that stuff. So it should be working. It should be doing its thing. But because there's another element, which is the tower that operates the signal, that's out of my hands. So there's nothing we can do about that but keep going. All right. When y'all go to mobilon.com, there are multiple features, including this one right here, which is Mobile Salon Investment. When you click on there, I've had a lot of people contact me that said, "How does the investment work?" Because they're trying to get paid. So I tell them just go to mobilon.com and click on any of the investment features, any of the spinning gold coins that said Mobilon Pay. Any of those will take you to the investment page. Okay, so if you're a sponsor or if you're an investor, someone who's trying to get in to make money, make your money make money, then this is where you would go. So there's a guest area here. This page will pop up. It's a security page. Okay, the security page, you will need the password to get in. Okay, so if you do not have the password, you will need to contact me. Just text me, and I will give you the password to get in. Okay, and that's for anybody. That's for anybody who has um, guests or celebrities or anybody that has funds and monies that are wanting to invest. Hold on, it's pulling up. Can y'all see it? Okay, it's pulling up. All right. So this will be the page that they will go to. It basically breaks down, and it's nothing like covert or that we're hiding or anything like that. We just don't put this out to the public. Now, it's out right now because I'm live, and whoever's in the show will see it. Well, the thing is, once I'm done with this live show, my shows will be put behind a membership wall. So it will be secured. Now, I've already cleared that with my sponsors, so it will be safe for me to talk about the things that we're talking about. We'll be able to talk about those things and chop it up on this channel, on this show, because one, when I'm live, it's public, okay? But when it's done being live, it goes to private, okay? It goes behind the membership wall. So anybody who wants to access it would have to be a member, okay? And you can basically buy in to be a member or sign up to be a member or what have you, and then you can be able to see the information that or even the lives, okay? That makes sense. And then after that, uh, anybody wanting to sign up or get someone in, you you would contact me directly, text me and say, hey, I need the password to get in. I got somebody that wants to come in and possibly invest or possibly be a sponsor or possibly advertise, what have you. We're going to send them through this portal because it's the best way for us to kind of narrow the scope and kind of take it from being wide open to being individuals that we want to work with. Because I've explained to y'all before, we can't just let everybody in. Okay, we don't have the capacity to just let everybody come in and invest, everybody come in and advertise, everybody come in and sponsor. We don't do that, and even if we could, we wouldn't. Okay, it dilutes the program itself. It dilutes the company for what we're trying to build. You understand? So we're not here to create a we're not here to create. I'm sorry, I'm looking to the side to read the screen on the big screen over here, the one that I'm controlling. So hopefully, well, you guys can see it. I can see it from here. Okay, and I have my phone down here, so I'm looking on YouTube down here to see what you guys see and make sure that it's the right thing that's actually being shown. So it looks right. Okay, so um, we're going in with that, and the whole concept is exactly what you're seeing here. Anybody that's wanting to come in and franchise, wanting to come in and invest, wanting to come in and advertise or sponsor, basically wanting to come in and do business with us, this is where they would go to get information about the business and then contact me to follow up. Okay. When I have it set up that way you guys get the connection. Okay. The connection is just simply that. If you send someone in to be a part of the company or to invest or make money, then we want to make sure that you get paid because we pay 5%, 5%, 5% on whatever they spend. I'm going to say it one more time. 5% on whatever they spend goes to you. And that includes if they're buying a $100,000 investment package where they're just coming in as an investment, or they're buying $1 million franchise sponsorship package. If they're buying a $100,000 investment package or just trying to invest some monies or be a part of it or advertising or what have you, you'll get 5% of that 100 grand. That's $5,000 that will go to your campaign, that will go to your bus, literally to pay your bus off and pay it off quicker, faster. It will get paid off. We even have a program where you can, once you're in the bus or you start moving into that program, you'll actually be able to pull monies, cash money, from your account. Okay, that's brand new. Um, we just had we had some areas where some people were like, man, I'm trying to get some money, man, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, I'm trying, what do I need to do, I'm not in a bus yet, or I'm in a bus and I'm not making the money because I'm having to do this or do that or what have you. Whatever the situation is, we've partnered with our sponsor team, which is actually some banks. So we're now working with some banks to where you can actually pull funds or pull monies from your account, monies that you've already paid in. So it's kind of like a security pool. You're pulling money from the monies that you've already paid in. Now, be aware that that will bring you down. That will bring your money back down. So if you paid $50,000 in already, and you need to pull $5,000 because you need to pay rent or you have issues over here or there, you'll be able to do that. But you have to go through the regular procedures that we're putting in place. It's not ready yet. We're working that because there's legalities involved. Okay, y'all know everything that we're setting up has legalities, and you got to go through regulation and red tape and all that type of stuff. But essentially, you guys will be able to pull monies from your account to actually use if you need to. Now, my job is to make sure that you don't need to do that, but we still want it in place because there are people who are not in my group. There are people who don't work as hard, if you know what I mean. There are people who get into things and they need a little help. They need a little assistance. Well, we don't have a program where you can say, hey, coach, man, can I get an advance on the monies that I make or that I'm going to make in the next month or two? No, I don't know where you got that from. We don't do that. But you can borrow from your account you can borrow from the monies that you already paid in. Yes, we're the only ones to do that. That's awesome. They said that's awesome. Yes, we're the only ones that do that. Nobody does that. Nobody. I think I saw like a credit union one time years and years ago that when you were buying or purchasing your car, they allowed you to borrow monies up to a certain amount of the monies that you paid into your car already. So if you had a $30,000 car that you was paying on, and you've paid, $12,000 so far, and you needed, $1,500 or 2 grand or something like that, you could actually borrow that money from your account, from your car account, and they would pay you cash from the account, and then they would reduce um, your um, your balance, how much you owe on the car, how much you have left to pay, will the amount that you've paid into it will be reduced. So if you had 12,000 and you borrow 2,000, now you only have 10,000 that you paid on your car. Does that make sense? So that's what we're doing in the long run, because we've had a ton of inquiries about monies and management, and people, it taking a while to get in position and all that type of stuff, which was fine by everybody, but y'all know it's not fine to me. So I'm always on the lookout for more ways to fix problems. So that's one of the ways that we found that we can fix a lot of those problems, is by allowing people to borrow against what they already have in place. Um, what's the interest? We don't know yet. Yeah, it may, obviously it'll be low interest, if anything. If anything, y'all know I like for stuff to be free, but we may not be able to do that because of actual restrictions, laws. Um, you're not allowed to loan monies interest free. It's just it's weird, but um, our government just has rules and regulations in place, probably because the banks would frown upon. Well, this bank over here is allowed to go, that low and this low, and so on and so forth, and we have to do the same thing, or we can't do that, but they can, so that creates an unfair advantage. Just a whole bunch of different things. So we'll find out how much it's going to be, how much total you can borrow, um, contracts. Maybe I'm telling you guys all, you know, things that are coming, things that are coming, not here yet, things that are coming. And if they pass, if everything goes well, then yes, these will be added on features that we add on to our program, that just knocks the socks off of anybody else that tries to even compete with us. Okay, contracts that are either paid or already contracted, already signed on, you'll be able to borrow against those as well. Okay, even before you've done the hair, you'd be able to borrow against these contracts. Y'all know these contracts are like $10,000 and $20,000 contracts. You'll be able to borrow monies against those contracts, and then do the hair as you do it. And once you do the hair, you won't get paid because you already got the money. Um, so things like that will be able to do those as well. You do have to qualify for those. You can't just be brand new and we don't know you, and then you say, "Hey man, I just signed up for a $30,000 contract. Give me the $30,000 right now," and then you disappear and we don't know where you at. We can't locate you. The bus is just parked and not doing anything. No, we can't do it like that. You have to put some work in. We got to know who you are and what you're doing, and so on and so forth. So yes, it's a bunch of pretty cool stuff that's coming. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, we'll have all of that stuff in the schedule. The calendar is down. We brought the calendar back down from the website. We're gonna put it back up when we have the new stuff that's coming in. We got this is this is nothing. This is nothing. This barely scratches the surface of the stuff that we're doing right now, that we're actually putting in place right now. Like I told y'all last week, I told y'all yesterday, last week, and the month before, I said the stuff that we're rolling out is gonna blow your socks off. It's gonna blow your socks off. We got some crazy things. You hear me? Crazy things. that nobody else is doing. We're the only company on the planet that's doing it like this right here. So that's what people will see when they come and participate with us. Yes, it's 5% of the investment. So whatever someone invests, if you tell someone, hey, go to mobilon.com and check it out, and you need to invest in this. This is awesome. You know, you can get paid. Um, whatever they put in, you'll get 5% of what they put in. It doesn't come out of their investment. That's illegal. Their investment separate. It comes out of sponsor monies. So sponsor money is connected to their investment in the form that's how we pay out. We pay out through sponsorship and business performance, bus performance, scheduled contracts, stuff like that. We pay out investments from that, and then it's secured by the insurance on the buses. So if something happens to a bus that someone has invested in, their money doesn't suffer. They don't lose their money. Okay, so if someone put 100 grand into a bus investment, that 100 grand essentially paid to get that bus on the road and operational for a year. Okay, and once that bus is operational and on the road, it literally starts generating money on day one. And when it starts building those funds up, it's those funds build up, and then we pay out the investor at the end of the year. Um, the payout is guaranteed because oh, that's what you were looking at, the ROI guaranteed. Okay, I can see it on the screen. Yeah, ROI is return on investment. So that's is guaranteed because the bus itself is insured. So all of our buses is insured for $150,000. The investment is only 100 grand. So you can see your investment is always secured. Okay, so if something happens to the bus, if somebody steals it, if it gets into a wreck, if it burns up, it catches on fire and burns to the ground, the investment is always secured. It's always insured. So they'll pay. The insurance company will pay us $150,000. You get your $100,000. Okay, so you're safe. Or we will transfer your $100,000 into another bus and continue or keep your investment going. So there's no downside. It will always work. This is we do this now. This is not later on. We're doing this now. Yeah, so people can come on board and pay to get into investment. How much is what? How much is investment? How much is investment? What? Investment is whatever you want to put in. Whatever if you know a celebrity that wants to invest in the program, they put in whatever they want to put in. It starts at 100 grand because that's how much a bus is, and that's the only way we can do the investments is 100 grand and up because that's how much a bus is, and that the buses themselves pays the investments. Marcy, what's happening? Um, oh, how much is an investment? It's on this page. I'm not going too far down into it because it's a lot of see there. It's a lot of information on there on this page, and people will be able to see it when they go down. See all of this. All of this is what the investor will get as far as information that shows them what is going on. And we're still making adjustments. We're still upgrading the information on this page. There's a lot of content that we've changed and put in place on the investments and the franchises. So that's going to be on this page as well. But the return, they was asking for ROI, and I was just reading it off as that's what it means. They was asking what is the ROI, not what does ROI mean. My bad. No problem, no problem, no problem. All I had to do was scroll down a little bit. ROI, I was saying ROI means return on investment. That's what a lot of financial mumbo jumbo lingo is about. But the ROI right here is this franchise opportunity, 10 to 20% return on your investment. Again, unheard of. 10 to 20%. This is in writing. This is on our website that can be screenshotted, that can be printed out. We can be held to these standards by law. We are held to these returns, 10 to 20% by law. The contract that you sign has it on there. We are held by law to those returns, and they are the highest that you're ever going to see in this entire industry. Anybody that comes in that wants to invest, when you go into a bank to invest monies, you'll see what their returns are. You're talking about below 1%, below 1% for your investments. These bank accounts are paying 0.01%. Savings accounts, 0.01%, 0.02, 0.34, 0.5, 0.03 and 4%. That's less than 1%. We're paying 10 to 20%. That's the difference. So again, unheard of, unprecedented, and another reason why we only do certain investors. We only have accredited investors. We evaluate who they are, do background stuff. Basically make sure that this is somebody that we want to work with. We talked about that the other day as well. Um, so yes, 10%, 20%, all of the arrangements are in the contract that you'll sign. You have an opportunity to read over all of that stuff before moving forward, all of that stuff. 10% for the year, 20% for a 5-year investment return. So that means you're doubling your money. But it's not, no, it's not that's what I mean. Um, Most banks don't have that because they're not trying to pay you anything. The banks don't want to pay you. They want to get paid. So they'll use your money when you deposit your money into the bank. They take that money and then they go and invest it for them to make money. They invested in real estate. They invested in other stocks. They invested in other countries. They invest the money that you give them, and then they will get 4 and 5% return on your money. Some of them get as high as 10, about 7, 8, 9, even 10% return. But that's because they're investing billions of dollars that you help to give them. Because anytime you deposit your money into the bank, they are using it. They are using your money to go and invest for them to make money. That's how the banks make money. The money that they charge you for monthly accounts, for your monthly account being open, that's chump change. That's not, they don't make money off of that. Overdraft fees and all of that, that's not their real money. That's chump change. That's extra money. You know, that's why they're so quick to reverse those fees. Okay. See if you're eligible to get fees reversed, and then they'll just credit your account, whatever they charge you. It's literally the banking system. That's how they work. But here, yes, here you're getting paid a percentage of what we get paid. You're getting paid off of what we get paid. So franchisor or when they're getting paid 10%, they're getting paid a fraction of what we're getting paid. So that's how it works on this side. And then you're getting paid as well. You're getting 5% of whatever they're putting in. So everybody's getting paid all the way around, and that creates a way better relationship for everybody. And that's why we're able to do these types of deals. But we cannot do it for everybody. We only do it for a select few people. So it is first come, first serve, and all of that stuff. So the people that are lucky, and I do mean lucky to get in, they're getting in on the ground floor of something that has never been done before. How do I do fast track? Just contact your agent, whoever signed you up, find out how much you paid in, and it's typically, let me pull this up as well. We was talking about this yesterday. What happened to my screen? Okay, there we go. Um, If you scroll up to the top and go into the main website, boom, 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 boom. Um, Here's the application right here. When I be saying, if you're not signed up to the Mobilon Network, go to the mobilon.com. At the top of the page on the right-hand side, click on the application, fill it out, and submit it back in. If everything is good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. That's this. Okay, so when you click on that, it's going to open up the application. This is the application page right here. You will go through this application and fill it out. This is for any and everybody that's on here that has not signed up or hadn't came on board yet. You can go into mobilon.com and click on it and sign up before we actually get started acting a fool out here and y'all miss out. Um, Here is the application page, and when you scroll down, remember I was telling you guys yesterday about the fast track program. This has been in existence since the beginning. So if you scroll down, you'll see, boom, there it is right there. Because people think I was making it up. I was like, no, we've had that because we had so many people that wanted to hurry up and get through the program. They wanted to, hey man, I don't feel like waiting. I don't like this, waiting a month or 2 months, 5 months, whatever. I want to get in here and get out. So let's go. That's what this is for. It's still your deposit. It's still your deposit. It's not paying to the school. None of this money goes to the school. The school is paid by Mobilon. Mobilon is paid by advertising companies and corporations and sponsorship. We are paid through our own means. We're not paid by students. We're not paid by you guys. We're paid by corporations like Nike and Pepsi and Ford and Gatorade and Disney and all these different companies that have billions of dollars. That's how we get paid. Okay, so we don't need y'all's money. We got our own money that we make because of the structure that we set up with this business. Okay, so the money that you do put in, we set to the side. We literally put it in a interest-bearing account where you will get paid. The when you're like the 5 grand that you guys put in, that 5 grand is sitting in an account and it's accruing interest. It's not much because it's a bank. Obviously, you're looking at literally below 1% for how much money it makes. But I mean, it's better than nothing. It's a little bit of something. But that 5 grand is sitting in an account and it's accruing interest, and all of that money, interest as well, is going towards your bus. Okay, it goes towards paying off of your bus. We don't need it. We could. They say, oh well, we'll take that money, we'll take the interest, and we don't need that. We're good with establishing good, solid foundations with our students, with our operators, with our sponsors, with our corporate advertisers, all the people that we work with. We like to have a solid foundation so nobody can come back and say, oh, they ripped me off. Or, oh, I don't like the deal that we made. Bullshit. Because all of our deals are off the chain. All of our deals are not only is it we have the best deals, our deals are always slanted in your favor. Our deals are always giving you the best of the best. Even our deals with our companies, our corporations, like our advertisers can pay $100,000 and they don't get advertising for the month. They don't get advertising on a mobile salon bus, even with hair art advertising. They don't get advertising for 2 months for 100 grand, even though that's a deal. That's a steal. That's a steal. They don't get for hardcore advertising that you can't get anywhere else. That's a steal. $100,000, 2 months worth of advertising. We don't do that. We don't even do 3 months or 4 or 5. We do $100,000 and you get advertising, sponsorship on our mobile salon bus for the entire year, for the whole year. That's why I said it will be easy for you guys to have a company sign up and become sponsor or advertiser in our brand. And every 100 grand they spend, we literally give you guys money. We give y'all 5% of it. That's 5 grand just for telling somebody about us. We can't be beat, guys. We cannot be beat. I'm telling y'all now. I mean, there's haters out here. There's people who will get upset and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We are coming and we're coming to kill. We're coming to murder, to slaughter. This is our game. This is our game. We can't come and take it over because it never existed. We're creating it as we speak. We're literally creating this game. So When you're talking about advertising through us, we have the best and the most efficient, effective advertising platform in the entire industry. So advertisers out there, companies out there, promoters out there, contact us at mobilon.com. You can contact me directly, 1-800-MOBILON, and literally talk with me directly, and I'll share that information with you guys and show y'all how to do it, how to get in on it. Uh, but what was you talking about? The fast track. So here's the fast track where it says right here, $25,000 for the skip ahead. That's how you skip up and go faster than regular. Um, you're able to pay that $25,000. That's the same $25,000 that goes towards your bus. You don't lose anything. It's literally your deposit. Just like when you put 5 grand in, you're putting 25 in, and you skip ahead of all of that stuff. You have your own uh, instructor that works with you directly. So when you submit an assignment, they check it, verify it, and you move on immediately. Stuff like that. Um, so it says right here, please be, yeah, I got a lot of questions. I just had one question here, but I had a bunch of people that asked me um, throughout the last couple of weeks. Um, Please fill out the application form below to apply for the specific mobile on program you desire. That's below. Okay, but here, this is on top of the page. Somebody asked, what is this? This is on top of the application page that everybody fills out. Okay, this one right here. You see all this? All of this is the application that everybody fills out to join the mobile salon or the mobile on program. Okay, going through the school, all of that. And then at the bottom, it says everything. There's our money back guarantee. It's on the application. Is on the application. The only prerequisite to getting 100% money back guarantee for this program is completing the course. That's it. You complete the course. If you don't want to continue, you don't want to do the program, you don't want to be a mobile barber, whatever, you just ask for your money back and you get 100% money back. All your monies that you put into the program, you get back, sent back to you the same way you sent it to us. No questions asked. That's in writing. That's in writing. All the way down, we have all the information here. We got terms and conditions down here to show you how everything works. We put everything out in the open. We don't hide anything. We make sure everybody understands and sees what it is we're doing, and we're able to go to court over any of this stuff to make sure that everybody understands this is how we work. Okay, and now the same thing here. Also be advised, Coach Max Advanced Group. That's the group that you guys in. Also called this is the owners circle. That's the group that all of you guys that are with me are in. Um, we'll be accepting people into the advanced courses with advanced sponsorship financing. That's for your buses and all your equipment and all your products and everything. Corporate contracting, that's the higher contracts, the celebrity contracts, stuff like that, and more pay. So obviously you get more pay, you get better higher percentages, and you get access to money from the advertising because we make money off our advertising. You guys will get paid off of advertising and everything. And this is from the skip ahead feature on the fast track program. Okay, so you're paying the $25,000 to do a skip ahead feature. No one has to do this, so don't think that, oh, I got to get to 25. No, this is for people that want to do that. You're going to hit 25, but it may be after you get out of the school and into a bus and you start working, and you'll hit 25, you'll hit 30, you'll hit 40, 50, 60, 70, all that, all the way up to 100,000 and more, where you pay your bus off. Okay, once you hit that amount, the amount of your bus, then your bus is now paid off. We take that money out of your account, put it towards your bus. Now we do an exchange. That money comes from your account to our account, and the bus itself is retitled from Mobilon to you. So now that's your bus, and you can do with it as you please, or you can choose to stay in the program and enjoy the benefits of the program. I've done this spiel so many times, it's crazy. So now we're going to start doing our reviews. We're going to start doing our video chats, our air clips, making showcasing how the buses work, how everybody operates it, how the whole program works, and this is for everybody. And okay, thank you. Yeah, you just text me. Anybody that needs information or is wanting to take advantage, just text me and I'll answer you guys. Yes, my text is working. It says your text working. Yeah, my text is always working. It's just a lot of text. Just text me, I'll get it. Yeah, I have a I'm checking them regularly. Um, so yes, that's the fast track program, and it's on the application. If you guys pull up your application, if you took a screenshot or took a printout or whatever, or even download it and saved it, you'll see that this is the same fast track program that's always been in place. You don't have to take advantage of it. You can if you want to. You can just do the 5 grand and you'll be fine. You can do the 10 grand and get into the owner circle group or the advanced group, and then move up from there. Right now, I was telling you guys before that if you're doing 10 grand, um, there's a way that I can move the number to the 25,000, meaning doing a sponsor matching and then working the rest of the numbers. So, but you have to be at 10 grand at least to even go in that direction. It's basically a credit program. You're getting credit for the other amount, and then you're working that amount off. That make sense? Okay, let's get ready to get up out of here, guys, because I think I've been hit. Let me see. Think somebody, yeah. Okay, Clarence said, yeah, it's about time, about that time, about that time. Okay, my moderator said, 6:55. Okay, gotcha. Miss Vernique said, respect yourself, images, everything. Okay, gotcha. Okay, another moderator said 6:55. Okay, I got you. All right, guys. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. This is just the first part, just scratching the surface of all the programs that we're rolling out and how we're going to roll out, how we're going to be conducting ourselves with the school. This part of the school is a fast track program that helps people to skip ahead and go basically, you know, jump through the program and not have to go through all of the regular or the standards. You still have to know the basics. So skip ahead will not shield you or keep you from needing to know what you need to know to operate the bus, knowing laws, rules, and regulations, and things of that nature. All the things that are prerequisite for you getting a MSOL, your mobile salon operator's license. You still have to get that, and you have to earn that. There's no pay. Hey man, I'll give you extra. Just give me the license. No, it doesn't work like that because this you're not paying us. You're not bribing us. The money doesn't come and go in our pocket and say, "Oh, I got 25,000." No, it doesn't work like that. That money is still sitting in your account. It goes towards your bus. So you're not hooking us up. You're not bribing us. We don't get that money. That money goes to your account that goes towards your bus. So you're basically paying off your bus, and you're paying it off earlier because you're putting more of a deposit in. You understand? So people I've had several people that paid for the owner circle and or the advanced fast track program, and they say, "Hey, coach, man, I just give me my license, man. I'm ready to." I said, "No, that's not how this works. I mean, I'll refund you your money if you want. I'll put you out the program if you want. If you think that that's what it was, because it's not. You still have to do what you need to do to know what you need to know to get licensed so you can get into a bus. We can't put dum dums in these $150,000 buses. You only paid 25,000. You didn't pay 150,000. You see the difference? There's a difference there. There's a mathematical difference. Same thing with 5 grand. If you only pay 5 grand, 5 grand is not 150,000. There's a difference. So there's no, hey, here's my 5 grand, give me a bus. That's not a thing either. Even though we're trying to shove you guys into buses as quickly as possible, we still have to go through procedure. Okay, and that's what's making our program the best of the best, and nobody else is even challenging us because it is difficult. This is not easy. We're having to deal with people, attitudes, mindsets, uh, ways that they do things. We're having to deal with all of these people and get them in a certain position to where they can operate this business, operate this program, and get through working so that we all benefit. Everybody's happy at the end of the day. That's why we're making sure that um, everything is slanted towards benefiting you guys more. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I envisioned it years and years and years ago, and that's how we're rolling it out, and it's working. So as long as it's working, I'm good. Anytime we come across a problem, we work on those problems and fix those problems and keep it moving. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, I'm here today. Yeah, my cameras work. She said, "What's up? You must have just got in." She said, "What's up, Coach? I can see you." Yeah, you must have just got in, Cheryl. Because yesterday the camera was not working. 'Cause I was just downstairs in the lobby, and I can't show all that stuff. I already got strikes. Well, I got one strike. I got one strike for showing stuff that I'm not supposed to show. So I'm being very careful nowadays. So I make sure that whatever I show, it belongs to us, or I have a license or a permission to use it. You know what I mean? All right, let me get up out of here, guys. We'll go into part two. We got several parts. We're going to go into all of them, including the school, including the rollout, the parts of the state, of the parts of the country that you guys living in, and the prerequisites and things that you guys will have to do. All that type of stuff we're going to be going over in this show. Okay, rolling out buses. There's a new program, a new assistant program for rolling the buses to your location. There's a new operation for how that works. I'll show you guys that because we don't just drive the buses to the locations anymore. They have to be trucked out on the back of trailers because we're not allowed to put miles on these buses. They have to be a certain amount of miles that we write down when we turn it over to you. Because if you're renting out or someone else is using that bus along with you, we have to have those documentations and make sure that everything is copacetic. If it's just you, then all of the miles and all of the program features, product placement, all that stuff has to be exactly what we report to our sponsors as it is. So if we're driving the bus down to California and we put a couple thousand miles on the bus before we give it to you, and we use some product while we're going down there, however you received it, you have to document it that you received it this way. And if it's excessive like that, it'll get rejected. Okay, sponsors don't like that. They want it. However, we dispatched it to you. That's how you should be receiving it. So, it's a bunch of stuff, guys. We're going to go over all that stuff step by step, piece by piece, to make sure that everybody's comfortable and understands how this program works so that as we transition into the larger scale operations and way, way, way bigger money, you guys are not kind of scared off by the operation. You know how it works and know what you need to do. Okay, okay. All right, guys, that'll do it for me for right now. I will be back tomorrow with more information and what we're gonna do forwards and backwards. Oh, Miss Varlene, did you get your package? I checked your account as well, Miss Varlene, and it said that your package was sent out. Was it last week or a week before, or something like that? But they did say that it was delivered. So I wanted to make sure that you received your package. And I'm not sure if you had texted me before. I don't have that line in front of me, but if you did, y'all know I'm here, so y'all can ask any questions that you need to ask. But I wanted to make sure that you got your package. All right, guys, that'll do it for me. If you need, y'all know how to reach me. Text me, put it in the chat, and I will receive it even after the show. So definitely let me know if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or just information you want to share. You can put that in the chat, and I'll be able to receive it even during the live or even after. All right, guys, that'll do it for right now. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm Ronnie Mack on the Shops and Salon Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself. And if you, did they answer? Okay, that's somebody else. Please take care of yourself. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or just information you want to share, you can put that in the chat, and I'll be able to receive it. If you haven't signed up, the application is at the top of the page on the right hand side. Click on it, and that's all. Um, if you haven't If you haven't donated, please donate. We have our own charity called Mobile Charities. You can go to www.mobilecharities.org to donate. It's the best way to donate to one charity or multiple charities all at the same time. The best way to help a lot of people is through mobile charities. All right, guys, that will do for us for today. I will be back tomorrow. I'll have more information for you tomorrow. So everybody, be cool and be calm. I know the world is crazy right now, but it will be perfect. It will be great. It will be awesome. Was that? Oh, Miss Marlene says, yes, thank you, got the money. Okay, good, good, very good. Thank you very much. I was concerned about that. Several other people that I asked last week and yesterday, they all responded. So, but I forgot to ask you, so I made a special request. Make sure I get that covered. Okay, guys, that'll do it for right now. I'll see you all tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Everybody be cool out there, and remember our motto: respect yourself because image is everything. Peace.